there's a guy up in, I don't know where he's at. He's up in Canada, and he's not like in, he might be, I'm not sure where he's at, but he's up in Canada where it's seriously cold. Roosty6, I believe is his name. Roosty, I think it's Roosty6. He's got an old 53 Merc, got a couple of them and some different stuff. Lives way out in the barren wasteland, you know, on a big farm with a bunch of old equipment that he messes around with. And he told me the other day that he makes all his videos with a GoPro, which I thought that's odd because I couldn't figure out how you could ever do that. But I'm starting to figure out that this can be done, and that maybe, you know, I've been going at this in a way that might not be the best way to have been going about this. And it may be that, you know, if I experiment a little bit more with the GoPro, that I might be able to have a better video experience with my cameras and be able to create a better video experience for you all out there where you're at. So that's kind of what we're doing here, along with working on this thing. And this thing, as many of you know, it's the glider. The glider is a, it's like a big outdoor couch that hangs on a couple of rods, actually 4 on the corners with bearings in them, and it kind of swings back and forth. And we've got some really nice upholstered cushions that go on this. And this one was made, somebody sent me something and they said they had one like that. It was made in about 1928, so it's pretty old. I don't know if the camera is turned in such a way where you can see it. This will be another test of how good the camera works. But back there in front of the hot rod, there's the frame that the glider rides on, and there's 2 fenders sitting there just the other side of that gas tank. They're actually hanging down. One of them's at an odd angle, but the other one is kind of sitting so that you can see. It has a line to it that is sort of like a cross between a Model A and a 47 Ford truck, that fender shape there. Anyway, that's what I'm working on here, and my goal is to sand rust-proof and paint what you see in the front of you and those fenders in that base. I've already done that with this piece. This is this thing has a back and a bottom. This is the back. These little things here are spring. They do work on springs, but they're the back cushion part, so they don't need as much spring as the bottom part, which holds you up, holds your weight up as you sit on it. So I've already got this primed and sanded, and I've got this one sanded, and I've got this coat of rust neutralizer that Loctite makes on this. Now this is, I just started using this stuff. I've never used it before. I've used various forms of different rust neutralizers. Basically, phosphoric acid will neutralize rust and prevent rust, and vinegar will do the same thing, although phosphoric acid does it a bit better. The thing with phosphoric acid and vinegar is that after you put it on, you have to wash it off with water, and water promotes rust, which always seemed counterproductive to me. So I bought this product because it's advertised so that you can paint right over it. So I put several coats of this on that already. I'm going to come back and kind of go over everything one more time. For example, as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing what looks like a little rusty spot up under there that somehow might have got missed. And I thought I'd take this brush. And good reason for it to get missed is you can't get up in there to it to scrape it off. But what I'm going to do is let this dry again. I'm going to come back out here and I'm going to coat that with, I've got a can of paint in the house there. It's kind of a flat black. It's not an actual primer, but it puts a base coat on this. Basically, it's the same thing I painted this other piece with.